From Great Eastern. Today we have had a Skills Saturday and Tom Colman has come along to show us all about train automation, how to run a DCC layout with using the computer. So Tom, can you just tell us briefly what you've been doing today?
Yeah, absolutely. This is my little test demo layout. Fundamentally it's a DCC layout, but differently I've split it into 8 different blocks or sections of track. The purpose of that is so that the system as well as the computer can then detect when there is or is not a train in each section. The point then is you can program the system to tell your system where you want the trains to move to and from, so then automatically sets the points, starts off from a different place and then ends up where you want it to go. So right now this little 37 is just continuing to do loops around the outside with a little pause in either of these 2 tracks right now. And these 2 trains on this line are coming out from the sidings, doing a lap to about here, stopping and going back round the other way. They then swap over. And the really lovely thing is they just interact with each other to avoid the dreaded crashes. At least that's the plan.
So basically you have planned all this out before you've started
Yes.
to get things going. So there is no possibility of a crash? Just checking.
That's the plan, but life happens from time to time and it is technology after all.
So how does it know where to stop?
It's programmed because of we're using current detection. Okay. So as soon as a train enters a given section of track, the detector says, yep, there is a train in here.
So very much like real life?
Yes, exactly. But the difference here is we've completed what we call speed profiling. Okay. Which means this computer learns for every speed step in the train how fast it actually is going in real world inches or centimetres. So that way it knows it's entering a given block at a certain scale speed, and it knows how many inches it should stop after, so is therefore able to calculate when it should stop. So you can program, I want the train to stop here, or here, or here.
Well, that is absolutely fantastic. And I mean, to me this looks a little bit complicated. From what I've heard, DCC is 2 wires.
Well, yes, basically, like I said, but yeah, there's no mainframe or crazy dongles on this one.
So with the technology you're using here, do you think this is possible for your average railway modeller to be able to operate?
I think yes, provided the average railway modeller is interested in doing this. It can be a bit of a steep learning curve, okay, but there are plenty of tutorials on the internet and lots of user manuals to read and stuff. But if you're inclined to go down this route, yeah, it's certainly doable.
And I think I'd just better quickly explain. Normally, all these bits and gadgets and doobies are all underneath the baseboard. So once it's all done, your trains will be operating like this, but all this will be underneath, so your scenery will be exactly the same on the top. So you'll have a fantastic scenic layout, but with all the, I'm going to call it magic because I'm not au fait with all this, but all the gadgets and gizmos that you need will be underneath your track.
Those being the technical terms, of course.
Yes, thank you, Tom. Well, I'm sure, well, it's been a wonderful day today. Tom has been brilliant. We've learned a lot. Lots of customers have been in and it's been fantastic. So firstly, thank you to Tom.
You're welcome, thanks for having me.
And also, if you would like to do a Skills Saturday here, if you've got a particular skill that you've got, or you can bring in, it can be weathering, it can be building a kit, it can be technical advice, even bring in your collections. If you want to show what collections you have, then just contact the shop and we'd love to have you here. It's been a fun day.
It has, I'm exhausted.
Excellent, excellent. So that's all for our video today. Beep, beep.